So today we're going to learn how to do a measurement problem by using long division. A measurement problem is when we know the total amount of things and the amount of things in a group, but we don't know how many groups there are. So let's say that Jennifer's school is having a bake sale. So she's made 343 cookies in preparation, and she wants to put the cookies in bags containing 5 cookies each. Now she knows she needs to know how many bags does she need, and if there's going to be any cookies left over. So what we're going to do to start is write down 343 divided by 5. The first step is to figure out how many times 5 goes into 3. Which seems a little difficult considering that the 3 is representing 300, but as we're looking for a hundreds place in the answer, it's asking how many times 500 goes into 300. A way to show this is using base 10 blocks. So 343. We would need 5 of these in order to be able to put something in the hundreds place. But since we don't have 5 of them, we have to just put a 0 here. It's simplified as how many times 5 goes into 3 because 500, it's the same as 500 into 300 except without the hundreds. Our next step is to figure out how many times 50 goes into 343. Because or 340, because we're trying to figure out what's in the tens place. And as well, a way to simplify it is how many times 5 goes into 34, because you're just taking away the 10 from each. So we know that 5 times 6 is 30, and 5 times 7 is 35. And we know that 35 is greater than 34, so 35 does not go into 34 at all, but 30 does go into 34. So we know that 6 times 50 is 300. So we're going to put the 6 here, and we're going to subtract 300 because now we have that part of the answer. Now we're left with 43. We know that 5 times 8 is 40, and we know that 5 times 9 is 45. As with 34, we know that 45 is greater than 43, and while yes, 35 is less than 43, and 30 is less than 43, but those still leave groups of 5 out. So we know that 5 goes into 43 8 times. So the 8 goes here. Now, since we figured out where the 40 came from, we subtract that to get 3. So Jennifer needs 68 bags, and she will have 3 cookies left over. And there we go.